Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into tonight's episode, could you do me a massive favour? Just hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the comment section. I've gone through some of the comments what was put on before I came on live, so I appreciate all the comments. What I've just read, it's ended Blues 0, Crawley 0. I just want to bring we're going to try something a little bit different tonight, guys. Put in the comments what you thought of today's game. I'm going to get my pal on. So this is Paul. We call each other Dave, basically. I've been going the game with him for probably 12, 13 years now. We call each other Dave. So if you hear him calling me Dave and vice versa, that's just how we roll. It's off only fools and horses. So I'm going to bring Dave on now. So how are you, Dave? How you doing, mate?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
All right, yeah. Good to have you on, Dave. So, right, just quickly off the bat, Dave. What thoughts on? I mean, I haven't done a podcast since before Wembley. Now we went to Wembley. Do you want to just give me a brief overview on kind of what you thought of Sunday, the Wembley kind of thingy, and today, and then we'll get the stats up and stuff, and then we'll go through some comments.
Okay, so Wembley, bit disappointing, wasn't it? We got our house that we had, which was quite cool location. We went towards the ground, and it's, every time you go to Wembley, it's just like huge, isn't it, to go to Wembley? And it was really impressive. Got inside, saw the amount of Blues fans are in there, and it was just really cool. We started off well with the singing, and we started off well with that when the flag was like unfurled. But then when we came to playing the game, I just thought that they wanted it more. It was we just were going through the motions, sort of thing, and I wasn't that impressed. But then all I kept thinking of, these blokes here are all heroes for getting us up as champions, and so I didn't really moan about it, to be honest. But it was like water off a duck's back for me. Today's performance, proper anticlimax, but it.
We kind of, because we obviously went to the game together today, didn't we? And we was both a little bit, I don't know the word. It was a bit like flat for it today, weren't we, Dave? And for me, it seemed very much like the game on Sunday. Would you not agree?
Yeah, both the games weren't the best, were they? Today was disappointing. You try to stay positive, don't you? You really do try to stay positive. But I was bored. I just thought, you see the San Jose comments about, are you still there? The San Jose, like, this is a chance for the players to shine, isn't it? This is the chance to show what they can do, and no one was showing what they can do today. I just wasn't impressed, to be honest. But they're still heroes. What do you reckon, Dave?
I think you're spot on, mate. I mean, like I say, I haven't done a podcast since the Wembley game, and it was, for me, we're not going to go on too much about the Wembley game, guys, because there has been podcasts out there since that game. For me, it just, everything was bang on right up until the whistle went and the rain started coming down, and it just we lacked any kind of attacking intent. He was very sloppy. But today I felt very much the same in terms of, and I mentioned this to you, didn't I? Like, there's not enough players for me in the squad what are picking the ball up and running at defenders.
It's a good point, because we've got all the nice passing and all that business. You do need someone to like have a go, and there wasn't much of that going on.
No.
I said, I come back, feel like a bit of a damp squid. Yeah, and then you asked me to come on air. I've got to try and pretend to be happy now. Fucking hard, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I mean, all we're talking about, guys, is these. Forget about Wembley. Actually, we're talking about today in just isolation. You know, we're all buzzing about the season. The season's been amazing. Sunday was a bit of a letdown in terms of what we've just mentioned. This game in isolation was very, very dull and kind of. It reminded me a little bit. You're right, Blue Shadow. Are you, Bab? Yeah, I hope everyone's well as well in the chat. I haven't said hello. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to get the lineup in a minute. In fact, what we'll do, let me start that. We'll get the lineup up and we'll just go through the lineup first. I mean, I thought there'd be more changes. To be honest, Paul, I thought he'd for me. So we lined up in 4-2-3-1, which we usually line up in. Allsop in goal. Alex Cochrane left back. Ben Davies came back in, partnered with Clara. I thought Clara again had a great game, along with Ben Davies. Ethan Laird right back. I would have liked to have seen Samstead start today. To be fair, over Ethan Laird. We had Pike and Iwata in the 260s, and then what everyone's really been calling out for, especially after the defeat at Wembley on Sundays, to get Stansfield and May on the pitch together. So we've seen Stansfield. No, did May come on?
Did May was at the start?
He was at the start, weren't he? Very quiet. So we've seen Stansfield sort of like out on the left. May as a 9. Williamson as a 10. We will talk about Williamson in a short while, and Keishi Anderson out on the right. And as much as I don't mind Keishi Anderson being out on the right, I think he's a lot more effective on the left. But then you start having to, and then you're messing around with Stansfield and May. You know, if you want to get them both on the pitch, this is pretty much how you do it. So you can't really knock the way he set us up. Let me just quickly look at it.
It was a strong team, wasn't it? It looked to me like he wanted to go for that record, the 106. Was it 106 points?
106, I think it is. Yeah, 106. Yeah.
And I was buzzing for that. And like when I was reading like some of the comments like off Twitter and that, I thought, yeah, we're going to go for this today, but it just didn't happen. Didn't happen,
did it, Dave?
No.
On the bench, we had Grant Hanley, Peacock Farrell, Luka Djukovic, Tyler Gardner-Hickman, who came on. Duke came on as well on 82 minutes. So Gardner-Hickman came on for Ethan Laird. So I was saying I'd like to see Samstead. So he wasn't even on the bench. So whether he's got an injury, if anyone knows, let us know in the comments. I was going to say the Chinese kid, but he's not Chinese, is he? What's Page? Korean. So nice to see him. He came on for Alex Cochrane. I mean, I've got to be honest, guys. We left on, and it was more me saying I want to go. Like I wasn't feeling too well, and we left sort of. I think just as he was coming on, weren't he, Dave?
Yeah.
So he came on 70 minutes for Alex Cochrane. Let us know if he done anything special. Did he look composed? Did he look decent? He picked up a 6.6. So that was on 70 minutes. Mark Leonard came on for Iwata. That's another one as well, Dave. Like I would have liked to see Mark Leonard maybe
start the game. Wrong, has he? He hasn't done anything wrong. You've got the two midfielders, Iwata and Pake, and they're good, aren't they? I think I like Pake a lot. I call him the maestro.
Yeah.
But what's Leonard done wrong? He hasn't done anything wrong. He's gonna want like minutes in it at some point because he's quite young, you know.
Yeah, he's only a young kid. He's I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, and Luke Harris as well. I would have definitely liked to have seen Luke Harris start in the 10. Yeah. You know, Kieran Dowell must have took a knock as well because he weren't on the bench. But Luke Harris came on for Williamson on 56 minutes. If we have a look at the let's have a look at the stats. So ball possession, we had 59 versus their 41. I mean, they're quite high for ball possession, considering the third from bottom. So they do like to pass it around and keep possession. They do press from the front. I thought they gave us a decent game. I knew they'd come out of the blocks. They had to win that game. They're in the bottom three. So we had 5 big chances, Dave. We'll talk about them big chances in a minute. We had 13 shots to their 5.
We've got to beat them, though, haven't we?
Yeah. Also making a couple of saves. Their goalkeeper making 3. Corner kicks as well. I want to talk a bit about on in a minute, Dave. Corner kicks.
Good, are they?
Yes, I mean set pieces.
Yeah.
I mean let's talk about set pieces. Now, there's been times. Let me just set that way. There's been times, even when we've been garbage, when we've been going down, that when we've got a corner or a free kick, a dangerous free kick, you kind of get a little bit excited. I don't know with this Blues team. Whenever we get a corner, it's like getting a throw-in. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how you feel about the set pieces. We just don't look dangerous at all from set pieces.
It's after what you said at Wembley with the free kicks. You say we never score from a corner, sorry. And I was just looking at it, thinking, yeah, they're really shit, aren't they? It was just like not good enough. I can't believe we've had problems with these today, to be honest. I really can't believe that Crawley Town has drew with Birmingham City. It's just free kicks, I don't see them being a strong point of ours, you know what I mean?
No. It's definitely I think it's definitely we need to improve on next season. I know we've got Jonathan Grands as our set piece coach, but
was that Grounds who used to get slated at Blues?
Yeah, he was a left back for Blues, weren't he? Yeah. So he's our set piece coach. I think that's definitely somewhere where Chris Davies and the coaching team are going to have to work hard at next season, because the amount of goals you can score from set pieces. I mean, David has put what's going on. I reckon they're knackered. Do you think that's got anything to do with it, Dave? Do you think the the amount of games we've played? The kind of promotion last week, and then getting the title on the Saturday before the Wembley, the actual Wembley occasion. Do you think tiredness and the amount of games we've played?
It could do, but it shouldn't do, should it? They should be motivated, by the fact that they could be playing in the Championship next season and to break that record. Do you know what I mean? That should be motivation enough. And if they're tired, it's a shame, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If they're tired, I'm fucking tired. Do you know what I mean? They need to put a shift in. And whatever's been going on with Tom Brady and his his workouts and diet and all that stuff, they shouldn't be tired, should they? Professional footballers.
No.
Motivation didn't seem there, and it should be. The motivation should be next season. We are going to be playing in the Championship, so you've got a chance there, and let's beat that record of Wolves. That would bring serious pride to the fans. That would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It would, mate. Let's go through a few comments. Some for the truth saying the positives and negatives. The negatives first. We have, without a doubt, taken our foot off the gas. Williamson, when he isn't losing the ball, he's passing it backwards. Positives are, we know we need to strengthen the squad next season. Do you want to talk a little bit about Williamson, Dave? Because
I was a fan at the beginning. In the start of the season, I thought he was quite good. I thought he looked half decent, but how tall is he? 6'4" or 5 or something like that.
Something like that. 6'3". Something big lad.
It's just really frustrating. It's like a frustrating player, isn't he? And I know, I can hear some of them starting to think, oh God, he's rubbish, isn't he? I can hear it. Can you hear it? I don't want to destroy his confidence and all that. You know what I mean?
No,
I want him to do his best, but if like we were saying, we're going to do that sell, keep or sell. If he was keep or sell, I'd sell. 100%.
Yeah, I think I would, Dave.
Yeah,
I think I would, because I've said now for a number of weeks, like we go big in the number 10 spot. I don't think we signed Dow as well. I just think Williamson, he was great at the start of the season. He was out injured for a decent while, and he's come back, and Chris Davis has continually played him, and I think he's continually played him because he knows what he can do. We've seen it, do you know what I mean, as fans, what he can do, but he just seems so. He seems like he's running through sludge. He's so slow. He's heading.
He must be like the best trainer in the country because he keeps getting picked, doesn't he? And I don't get it.
Yeah.
You would have had that Harris, wouldn't you, playing today in that position?
I'd have had Luke Harris in that 10 spot. Definitely, man. You're right, Raymond. How are you, mate? Good evening from Sunny Torquay. You're right, Emza. Not a bad game today. Both teams played some good stuff. We had a few chances that we should have scored. Second half was a bit scrappy. I like the new left back sound, so that we didn't get to see him. So that's good news. Wasn't tested much though. The chances in the first half, Dave. No, I went on. Jay threw the microphone in my face at half time, guys, and I was really frustrated with. I was frustrated at half time, and I was frustrated with Williamson, and I was frustrated with Stansfield. So two good chances. I think that's what Emza's going on about, them chances Stansfield's had. No,
he had two good chances, didn't he? And hit the bar, didn't he? With one.
Yeah.
He should have scored both of them, to be fair. And I think if he was a little bit sharper, we had him like back as he was at the start of the season. I think he'd have buried them. 2-0, game over.
Do you think he's lacking in confidence? I know you really like him, and a lot of people do. Yeah.
I think every time he hears that, what a waste of money he's getting to. When the away fans sing to him.
Yeah. You'd think it kind of like G him on a bit, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? I know it has in certain games, but today it just, I don't know, man. I don't know what going on with him.
Games though for Blues. I mean, remember the Barnsley away game we went to?
Yeah.
It was just fucking unbelievable, that game. I just thought, this is a player here. I think he'll be better in the Championship. Honestly, do.
Yeah. Well, I've said for a while. I think he'll be better in the Championship. And let's hope so. I mentioned to you on the way back to the Dave. I said he's not a 20 million or even a 15 million pound player in my eyes.
I don't see it that way. I just see it that we've got the player we wanted and we had the money anyway. I don't think the owners see it as a waste of money.
No.
We got him on that long contract, so if he just perform next season, we can sell him for fucking millions, can't we? I don't know. I wouldn't want to, but you don't know, do you? We do need a big number 9, like you were saying, Dave. A big number 9 is fast as well. And I think we need some speedy wingers. You was going on about that Poku, weren't you, from fucking Peterborough?
Yeah. So apparently we're in talks with Poku, guys. Now I've watched him live. I watched him live away when we beat Peterborough 2-1. He had Cochrane on toast that night, and then obviously I've seen him live at Wembley, and again he had Cochrane on toast. Really good player. If anyone knows any more, I've seen a couple of Football Insider reporting on it, and a couple of other outlets on Twitter over the last couple of days about Poku. So he'll be a free agent. He's a right winger. What can score goals? I think it would be ideal for Blues. He's young. I know his goal celebration. He celebrated in front of the Blues fans when we beat him 2-1. And then what he done, Dave? He went like that to point his name, and then went like that to the Blues fans. So apparently we're in talks with him. We've been in talks with him for a little while. So I mean the wings have definitely. We need pace.
Yeah.
We need pace. We need players what can pick the ball up and run at defenders, because that's what we're missing in my eyes. We're beautiful at passing the ball and moving around, but we need 2 or 3 players on that pitch what can pick the ball up and run at defenders, because that's what we're missing.
Supposed to be doing that job.
Well,
remember when he first came, he was all right, wasn't he? And then he got injured. Yeah, Hansen.
Yeah, well, he's another one of them, Dave. He seems injury prone. Listen, at the start of the season, I didn't really rate Hansen. He wasn't running at the defenders, but when he came back off his injury, he must have been watching the Blues games, and he was watching how Keisha Anderson was driving out on that left, picking up out on the left and driving at the defenders. Now, because Keisha Anderson was out on the right, he's asked to do a slightly different job. So we're not seeing him cut inside or nothing. We're sort of seeing Keisha Anderson try and go on the outside because he's on the right-hand side.
Do you think Keisha Anderson can make it in the Championship, Dave?
I don't know, mate.
Sure. I love him. I think he's a great player. And I just don't know if he's like that extra bit of pace, maybe. Championship player. Not sure.
Yeah, it's one of them. Listen, he's had a great season for me, and he deserves obviously to stay, and he will stay. But them wings, you know, I'd be looking to bring a couple of players, a couple on the left and a couple on the right. I'd be looking to go big in the number 10 spot, and I'd be looking to go big in the number 9 spot as well. I don't know what anyone else thinks. Let me know in the comments, guys. I'm going through your comments, and what I'll do is I'll go through the comments, just pick a few out. We're just going to have a chilled one tonight, guys, because at the end of the day, like Paul said, the lads have done brilliant over the course of the season. This is not like a dig at any of the players. This is kind of like looking at maybe next season and who would we keep, who would you let go? Yeah, because the thing is, I think this team without any additions now finishes mid-table. Yeah, you know, even though the last couple of games have been a bit thingy, I still think it finishes mid-table. I think the good thing as well, Dave, is your man Wagner was there to see in all its glory against Peterborough at Wembley that it's not quite good enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and,
yeah, it is. Yeah. But then again, the disclaimer is that they're all heroes, because they are. Because it's like Chris Davis said, they've had 40 games where they played, really well. Some games have played really, really well. Some games I've come out of there thinking, whoa. And other games I've been thinking, God, that's a bit. We've only just won that. Yeah. Overall, it's been a good season.
Brilliant season.
I definitely will not miss League fucking 1.
No. I want to get out. If you could finish the season now, I'd finish it now. Right, let's run through some comments. Thomas is saying, felt like an end of season game as players thinking where to go on holiday. It did feel a little bit like Thomas. You're right, Don. How are you, mate? I think after the summer, the front four won't look like them. The front four, won't look like them. It will be completely different players. I totally agree with that, Dunk. I think I think the front four, even down to Stansfield, might be. I mean, you probably think Stansfield would start it, but I'm telling you now, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole front four, including Stansfield, is different. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a good point, Dunk. It's a good point, mate. Williamson was bad again. Stano was decent on the left. He looks a lot better on the left, Dave.
Not too bad. He was ghosted past those two Crawley Town players in the first half. I just thought he looked all right. The shots on goal weren't all right. Do you know what I mean? But I thought it was okay.
He seems to find a bit more space on that left wing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You're right, Gary, away, mate. Our players look like they are frightened to take a shot, which is frustrating. Yeah, I think that's the word. The last couple of games has definitely been frustrating. You're right, Tuesday. What's happened to Scott Wright? Apparently, mate. So I hear. I listened to the Keep Right On podcast.
Today, wasn't he?
Pardon?
He was in the fan park today.
He was in the fan park taking photos. But I heard he's out. He's out for to the end of the year. I don't think we even see him back. Before December, Tuesday. That's what I've heard. And I'm sure it was off that Keep Right On podcast. So it's a nasty injury. Anthony need a fast, direct winger for next season. 100%, mate. Poku, MZ, yeah, definitely. What's everyone think of that Poku? Because I think it'll be a great signing. I really do, man.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, you keep going on about him, and I was reading about him, and he said his first touch isn't too good. That's all I know about him. And he looks quite pacey, and he's got a few tricks, hasn't he? So yeah, bring him on.
Yeah. Do you know what else I like? Because that Poku had him on toast for 2 games on the trot.
Yeah.
And if anyone disagrees with me, let me know in the comments, because I was at the games, obviously. So if you're watching them on TV, like I always say, you get a better perspective of the game. But he had thingy on toast.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely on toast.
I think we've got to be buying players, right? If there is like Tom, what's his face? Wagner, right?
Yeah.
Said that we're going to go for it, didn't he, this season? So I think we need players that are going to be Championship who can play in the Premier League. Because this year we've had, they're not really League One players, any of them, are they?
No.
Championship level players. But yeah, we need top end. The question is, would that team beat Leeds? The answer is no. No
chance. But like I say, like we've mentioned a few times, I think with 5 or 6 signings, we can we can challenge, and I think we do go big, Dave. I think the recruitment this over this summer is going to surprise us. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm saying Poku, and I'm saying he's a decent, he's a good Championship player. He's young, he's hungry. He could potentially be a Premier League player. Do you know what I mean? He's not like a 28-year-old winger. What could make it in the Championship? This is someone who I think's got a good future ahead of him. Do you know what I mean?
What other players from our current team do you reckon could play in the Premier League? Clara.
I think Clara could. Yeah, I thought Clara played really well again today. I would say. I mean, it's hard to judge, isn't it? I mean, up until last couple of games, I thought Cochrane would have no problem in the Championship, but put him up against Poku them last couple of games, and you got tore a new arsehole, mate. Do you know what I mean?
A Water and Pike Premier League.
I don't know, mate.
Asking it, like, I think the Pike in particular, for me, I think he's got something. I do love him, I do, but I wish everyone would stop going shoot, because I think he's putting him up.
I know. I think they're really good Championship players. Potentially, they could be Premier League. I mean, the gap between the Premier League and the Championship's absolutely massive. I mean, you'd have to. This is what I'm saying about the recruitment. You have to like we've got to get this recruitment spot on, because we've got to recruit for pretty much Premier. Do you know what I mean? And we are one of them teams what are quite desirable if you was a player to come to. Do you know what I mean?
I think what Davis has done well is he's got players with the right attitude, and I know he's big on that. So I can see the next players we buy having the right attitude. And that's good. That's good because God, we've had some right stinking attitudes for that. Especially through lockdown and shit, wasn't it? Horrible, man.
Yeah, well, he says, doesn't he? He says the attitude is the first thing he kind of looks at.
Yeah.
Gary's saying Blues will need 2 better wingers, a big fast striker to go with Stansfield, and a midfielder that can actually create decent chances for the front men. Good point, Gaz. Reading's pitch injured right out for the season. It was against Reading, weren't it, Darren? He kind of, it was like an ankle injury, weren't it? So I'm just going to go through some comments, Dave.
Okay.
Gary, absolutely. We need a decent playmaker. Yeah, because the thing is, that as much as Iwata and Pike are great midfielders, if you look at their assists, they're not creating that much. You're right, Keith. How are you, mate? You're right, Steve. Didn't go today. Has been rough, but listened and we missed chances early on. Yeah, we did, mate. You're right, Jay. How are you, mate? Hi, all. Keep right on. Choosers in the building. Just going to scan through. So what Dunk's saying. We're all saying about the same thing. I think the boss can see this as well. And as I said, the top front four look completely different in the summer. There will be no room for compassion or sentiment. Yeah, I think so, Dunk. I don't think listen, he's going to be ruthless. They're going to be ruthless in terms of, just because a certain player's had a good season this season. If you can't cut it in the Championship, then you're going to have to go. And the name what springs to mind is Williamson for me. We haven't. Emza, we ain't got no one can take a dead ball. I mean, Dow looks okay, but for me, Dow, we don't sign Dow.
Nah. I agree with that. I mean, I'd like him, but I don't think he's quite. I think we got to go bigger and better.
Yeah, man. Listen, there's over 85 people watching, guys. If you've just joined, can you do me a favour, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment in the comment section. There's also a join button if you want to help the channel out. I will be giving a top, the third kit out in probably the next 5 or 6 days. Probably this week, actually, because we've got a few games coming thick and fast. It's an XL in the dark kit, the dark and orange one. So if you hit the join button, you'll be in for a chance to win that. There's also a super thanks and a super stickers if you want to help out the channel that way. That'd be great. Dean's saying need new keeper, definitely Dean. 2 tall strikers, 2 new wingers, and a new hot dog man. Right, man. Yeah, nice one, D. Yeah, man. Definitely need strikers and wingers. So I'm saying that corners, free kicks, all crap. We need someone who can do it. Yeah, 100%, man. Because the amount of goals you can score from set pieces is. I mean, I'd love to actually check how many goals we've scored from set pieces. I don't think it's a great deal.
Nah. I've got a question for you, Dave, but it's going to be one of them you'll have to have a think about.
Yeah.
Who are, because you're going to have to probably rack your brain for this one.
Go on, mate.
Who are the players we should be signing? Because you're good at this sort of stuff, aren't you? Like frees and all loans and things. Or if the people who listen to you, like on the forum, if they know of the players we should be buying. Because we've got to get in there first, and we've got to really show our intent and have our business, done quickly.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments, guys. I think with the loan market, I think we go quite big in the loan market. I think we'll see some top Premier League players on loan at Blues next season. I really do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Kind of like players what have on the fringes and making the starting 11 in the Premier League drop down to the Championship, and we'll see some surprises. I really do think that. Jay's saying a point's a point, but still not impressed, to be honest. 5 games left. It's like Wembley, and today, wrap it up for me. I don't want a holiday period. We got to keep going. Yeah, I think so we've got 5 games left.
Yeah, we should have beat them though today, shouldn't we?
Yeah. It was
well, I mean, yeah, I get the point, and but the most important thing about today is we've still got our 100% home record.
Yeah, we're unbeaten at home. That's a class record. I mean, still records to be beaten. Yeah, but I totally agree. Blue Shadow, we should have battered them. We should have, man. Jay saying, imagine having a holiday period, doing your own job wouldn't go down well. Sorry. So Jay's going on about sort of like being on the beach. Sorry, but it's true. Come on, lads, sort it out. Keep right on. Yeah, well, agree, Jay. If it is sort of like they're relaxing now, they've sort of mission accomplished, we've won the league, then no, I don't agree with that. And I don't think Chris Davis would let him do that. So
well, I think he'd get rid of him.
Yeah, like for me, like them players will be getting a bollocking at full time. You know what I mean? But Hansen. Yeah, but he was taking set pieces, choose, but I don't think he was that good with them. I mean, that Hansen for next season, we haven't seen that much of him. I liked Hansen when he came back off his injury. I thought, he was driving at players. But another one where I don't know whether he's going to cut it in the Championship. But you're right, Big Al, half the side isn't good enough for the Championship to challenge. So Big Al saying half of the side ain't good enough because listen, Wagner wants us to be challenging for top 2 by the sounds of it, especially after Wembley, don't he, Dave?
Yeah.
So
I think we've got to.
Yeah.
As soon as we get in there, the better. Because I know everyone's saying like mid-table, have a couple of seasons. I think we've really got to go for it. And if he's a man of like his word, which he is, then we've got to be going for it. We need Blues in the Premier League before they go to that new stadium.
Yeah, 100%.
When's that happening anyway? Because
he's still sticking to his timeline of, I think it's 6 years, but for me, I think it takes longer than that, mate.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think so. So the points record's 103 for Wolves and 106 for Reading. I think Reading's was the EFL one, weren't it, Emza? Wolves was the
League One.
League One, weren't it?
I've got to beat that. We're in the position to do it. We're in a really good position. We should be doing that. And if you were in that dressing room, that's all I'd be talking about. I've got to go beat this, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people saying hello to you, Dave, because obviously it's from on the channel.
Hello.
Yeah, so like I said, this is Palo goes to all the games with. So there's me, Paul, Daz, and Shay. We all went to Wembley. We had a good crack, didn't we, though, Dave?
Yeah, Steve Sharp as well, man. Top.
Yeah, and Steve. Yeah, man. We had a good crack.
No one else will have.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
Yeah, I love that top. That was class, man. It was the 80. Is that the 85 season?
Say again.
Was that the 85 season? That top 84, 85, something like that.
Same one. You know when they got that really classy blues top, the blue one.
Yeah.
Was the away kit for that? Yeah, I think it was 85. Yeah.
Yeah.
85.
85, I think it was. Yeah. 84, 85. You're right, Jerry. How are you, mate? Did you go today, Jerry? Christopher saying we don't take shots when we can. We waste so many chances. We need players for the Championship. We are going to be found out in the Championship. Yeah, well, this.
Like that, they will.
Yeah, if we play like that, we will. I mean, we're talking about this game in isolation, but we've seen it a few times this season. Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind trying that, Jay. I mentioned it. On the stream with you, didn't I? Trying Leonard in the 10. So I'd like to see that tried in these last 5 games. If you're not, because Harris, I don't think we're going to sign Harris. So I would like to try Leonard in that 10, mate. I think he's really technical. He can pick a pass. He can create chances. I think he's better further up the field, Mark Leonard. So, yeah. David's saying, when you think big Willie costs 4 million, Big Willie, and Tomoki costs 600,000, it says a lot. WW is probably wicked on the training ground, and that's it. Yeah, he's got to be doing something on the track. You said this, didn't you? He must be doing something on the training ground. So he's doing absolutely nothing on the pitch, is he?
Yeah. I wouldn't keep him. I don't want to slate him.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't want to destroy his confidence. But the last it's about 10 games for me. He can't. A big tall bloke like that can't hit the ball. And sometimes his best attributes are like his feet, and he didn't do very well with his feet today, did he?
No. Blue Shadow saying you could see the frustrations today. Kishi did not have a good game at all. His passing back to Allsop could have cost us at one point. Yeah. The thing was, we was trying them, even the long balls from Allsop to Laird weren't working. Just nothing seemed to be working, did it, guys?
Yeah, he's a bias, Dave. You know, when you went for a beer?
Yeah.
Wagging off Laird, man. What?
Yeah, well, no, you get that. Yeah, you get that a lot with Laird, because the thing was, when Laird was at the start of the season and his final ball weren't great and people were moaning about it, they seemed to stick with it. Do you know what I mean? They seem to have this opinion where, right, I've said this shit, I've got to stick with it now. Whereas you have to be flexible with it. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying now, I don't know. I'm not going off Stansfield. I'm just saying I'm worried. I'm a little bit worried about Stansfield. Do you know what I mean? But if he starts banging him in, then my opinion changes. No, he can do it. Maybe it was just a bit of a lull. Christopher's saying Williamson.
I like him. I think.
I mean, he's really. I'd say 90% of 90% of the fans love him. I'm a little bit worried about him.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. But I just think he'll be better in the Championship.
Yeah.
What was that stat you came out with today? 9 of his goals have been penalties. Is that right?
So 9 of his goals have been penalties. Yeah, he scored. No, in fact, I've got a couple of things I want to open up in a minute, and then we'll. Let's go through some comments. And what I've done, Dave, was because usually I don't go underneath. You know, when the full-time score comes up on Twitter, I don't read the comments underneath. But what I've done is I've bookmarked a few just to see where everyone's head's at. Now that's something I don't usually do. So just something I want to bring to the podcast. So we'll look at that in a minute. Christopher Stein, Williamson is not bringing anything to the team. We need a good central midfielder, holding players. Jay Stansfield feeding the balls through the ball needs to be played to him. Yeah, he's not getting enough balls, is he? Jay Stansfield fed through to him, and I think that's like you said, Dave. I think in the Championship he's going to have a lot more space, and this is what I'm hoping for. That he's going to find more space because teams are not going to be sat back, and he's going to find that space. You know, them, and this is where the number 10 comes into it with Williamson, what Christopher's just going on about. When you've got a decent number 10, a good number 10, that they find them little through balls for Stansfield to run onto. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've got Williamson, who's completely out of form, who he can just about pass a ball, and then you've got Stansfield, who just seems a little bit short of confidence at the moment, and. You know, we've gone now 2 games without even scoring. against two poor teams. To be fair.
Mm.
Yeah, same, Jerry, man. Blue Shadow, we're always going to be playing around the back with, which we'll get. Yeah. I mean, this is something we've got to get used to. I'm used to it now with this playing around the back. I think we're going to obviously make a few more mistakes in the championship, but that's the risk you take in trying to break their press. Do you know what I mean?
I don't mind that really. It's it's the bit where like I don't know, we like running at the players like you said, maybe a few more long balls, get the ball and have a bloody shot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the thing. We're not having enough shots.
Yeah.
And that worries me a little bit. But I trust Chrissy Davies.
Yeah, trusting Chrissy Davies. You're right, Stu. Evening all, a bit like Wembley for me today. Yeah, it was. So you went, Stu. Great day, great people, great vibes outside. Not the best game. Towels on the sun lounges, I think. Yeah,
but I hope it's not. I would really, really hope it's not.
Oh, I hope it's not, mate.
Because I'd lose a bit of respect for like loads of them. I would if that was the case. We'll see when we get to next game.
Darren saying CD is not a good League One manager, which is a plus. He's been stressed out all season with the opposition's tactics and the referee. He'll come good next season. Yeah, well, I think like yeah, he's done a good job. And the thing is, like, the way we play will suit. We've said it for ages, guys. It'll suit the Championship a lot better. Yeah, Big Richie Alstein, the Poku's a done deal. Yeah, I've seen. I mean, yeah, I remember Richie Alstein. Pardon?
Tom Fellows, who's that guy?
Tom Fellows. So he's Rich. I mentioned this as well. Tom Fellows is a right winger for. I think he can play on the left as well, but predominantly on the right. For West Brom. West Brom, he played for. Really good player. Yeah, really good player. The only thing is, Rich, with him, I think he's about 28, so I'm not sure whether that would be kind of fit the profile, if that makes sense. But yeah, he's a good player. Gazstein Stansfield is a decent player, but it's as though he just wants to go out to fight with the opposition rather than score goals. He just appears angry all the time. I like that about him, Gaz. Like, I like that he's constantly running around. He's constantly pressing the goalkeeper or the defenders into mistakes. So I wouldn't like to take that away from him. I just I don't know. I just want us. I want us to go massive in the 9 and 10 spot this season. Do you know what I mean? And then you get your decent wingers in like Poku and that. What can find these number 9s? If it's Stansfield, if it's a number 9 where we go big on, and then we score more goals. Do you know what I mean? But now I wouldn't take that away from him in terms of I love his aggression and I love his pressing. Yeah, done deal. Hopefully it's a done deal.
This Tom Fellows, Dave, he's 21.
Oh, is he only 21?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I must have missed him. Mate, he's a great player, and apparently he's not getting much game time at Albion. Yeah, right. Yeah. Apparently, but he was getting loads of game time until Mowbray came in, and Mowbray didn't fancy him. So, I mean, Mowbray's, they don't like him, you know, down the Albion day.
They moan, don't they? They love to moan, boys. They love to moan.
Keysane, I know it's a shot in the dark, but Blues owners are ruthless. Would not be surprised if they got rid of Chris Davis. Oh, I don't know.
No chance. I can't see that.
They got rid of you.
Right? I couldn't believe it when Rowett got to sack or Johnny Eustace. I couldn't believe it. But so I don't know.
I know, yeah.
But they're not. That was the Chinese, wasn't it?
No, it was thingy. what's the name got rid of Eustace? Fucking Gary Cook.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a fan of him.
Yeah, we'll get where you're coming from with that, Keith. They are ruthless. If we're doing no good after, I don't know, 15, 20 games, and we spent the dough, then maybe so, mate. Maybe so, because like we say, these owners ain't coming here to make the numbers up. So we're going about Poku here, Blue Nose. He's saying he's out of contract. There's a lump in the compensation to get Poku because of his age. Money isn't a worry nowadays. Yeah, because he's on a free transfer, but like you say, because of his age, there's a massive compensation thing. Big Al saying you'd get angry if you got no service. Dano will come good with decent players around him. Yeah, that's what we're hoping. Al, he's get like these wingers in, because I think we are going to get some decent wingers. We're going to get a decent number 10 in, and then Stansfield's going to have more space, and he's going to get more service.
Yeah, we need intelligent footballers, don't we?
Yeah, man. Sort of M's saying the same thing as well. You're right, Robert. 2 wingers and another big striker is what we need, plus a set piece coach.
A new one.
yeah. Well, the thing is, he's not really a set piece coach, Dave. Because set piece coach is a big thing nowadays in the Premier, especially in the Premier League. They're actually, that's an actual job, a set piece coach. So I think it's definitely something we'll be looking at next season.
I think Peterborough have got one, haven't they? Have theirs? That was a great goal, wasn't it? On Saturday, Saturday, whenever, Sunday.
Great goal, man. Christopher saying most of the play leads us back to our half. Our attack is not going to give too many Championship teams problems. We have also with a forward pass. Most of the Blues play leads to no end product. Yeah, this is where we need players running at defenders. Christopher, you're right, Calvo. Are you, mate?
Did you see his error today, mate? The Allsop error. God, he almost let him in.
And no, but I was looking at you.
Sitter, absolute sitter.
Yeah, I completely missed it. I heard everyone go, "Whoa!" No, I missed it. So what happened? Did he try and dribble around the player or something?
Somehow he got to their player and he booted it out. Somehow he got to their player, and their player got it, and I was like, "No!" And like he knocked it over the bar.
Oh,
I thought, this is it. We're losing this 1-0.
Yeah. I can imagine it.
Well, can you imagine our record being taken away from us by bloody Crawley?
Yeah, Jamie, we're just going on about
a laughing stock.
Yeah, Jamie's saying
pissing me off.
Yeah. Jamie's saying 23 other teams in our league would love to be in our position. Yeah, but I think we're just more mainly going on about looking towards next season, Jamie, rather than picking holes in kind of like, because now we are promoted, now we're champions. I don't really want to go out in a whimper. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be going out like kind of losing a couple of our.
No.
How many games you got left? 5, is it?
Yeah.
You know, losing a couple of them, drawing a couple, and then, you know, sort of like second guessing players what we thought would be solid for the championship. I think that's where I kind of stand out. I don't know about you, Dave.
Yeah. I mean, you don't slag the players off on here, do you?
No.
Yeah, but it's this like channel of yours. It's like a place where you can like voice your concerns, isn't it? Like, for example, we don't hate any players. Even like Williamson, I think he was great at the start of the season.
Yeah.
It's just that you're like in the pub with your mates, and what are you going to say? Like,
yeah.
That's what I mean. You talk about it, isn't it? You said to me like, "What do you reckon Stansfield's up to it?" And I was like, "No, I love him, I do." And then then I started looking at him a little bit different. It's not we're not snagging any players off, are we?
No.
We never do that. Never do.
No, we're not guys, man. We're just
It's an adult conversation about footballers.
Yeah, but this is what this channel is all about. Really, it's just like having a chat with you with your mate down the pub. Do you know what I mean? There's no yeah, nice one, Blue Shadows. 83 people watching. If you've just joined, can you just do me a massive favour, guys? Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and maybe chill out in the comments now because we've been going for an hour. Because there's a couple of things I wanna show you in terms of other people's views on the games. I've bookmarked about 6 or 7 comments. So, Gaz saying he likes Anderson and Laird, though they are both frustrating players that will probably struggle in the Championship. They both struggle to get past their players and never want to cross the ball. Yeah, but they struggled in the Championship last season, Gaz. I think I'd worry more about Anderson than Laird. I think Laird will be fine. What about you, Dave? What's your thoughts on Laird?
I'm not. I think look again. We're not slagging the players off because Anderson's been brilliant this season. But I think he lacks a little bit of pace, and I don't know. I don't see him as like the winger that you'd want for the Championship. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He destroyed us when he played for Blackpool. Was it Blackpool?
Yeah, Blackpool. Yeah.
I know he destroyed us when he played for Blackpool, but I just think we need something better.
Yeah, definitely. You're right, Hughes. I think it's around about the 4th of August, first game of the season, mate. I mean, how quick this season's gone, man. I was thinking about it this morning. I was thinking, like, fuck me, man. We've got, like, 2 or 3...
The Rangers game,
Yeah. We've got, like, 2 or 3 months now without football, which is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, crap today, and that's being polite, Mark saying.
I would rather do that travel club membership next year. Shay seems to think he knows everything, doesn't he?
Yeah. I'm not sure how they're doing it. I'm not sure.
You know, I'm not sure how they're doing it. Some of these people on here, Dave, used to be on the Blue Lagoon.
What people commenting that?
People who are commenting.
Yeah. So Dave created the Blue Lagoon Facebook group.
It's crap now.
Yeah. No, it's still decent. So, Emza saying Poku's got pace. He's tricky. He's tricky and scores. This is what I'm saying, Emza. So you got a winger what scores goals as well. He can prove he can play on a better league unless he has the chance to. This is what I'm saying. I think it'll be a good signing, mate. Poor Cochrane's ringer. Oh, fuck you. Oh, yeah. Clara and Cochrane, fantastic. Yeah, there was good. Clara was... I thought even Clara played well at Wembley, you know, Dave. I think he's one of the players what can hold his...
I just think he's, like, really intelligent.
Yeah, man.
His football. I think he's our best defender. Ben Davis is good, though, as well, isn't he?
Yeah, here's one for you. Yokoyama. Now, I've been quite critical of him, but as the season's gone on, or probably last 6-7 games, I thought, you know what we could do with someone like Yokoyama, a player what picks the ball up and runs at the defenders. You know, I've always mentioned that quite a lot recently. And I thought about Yokoyama, and I thought, you know what, he wouldn't be a bad player to have back. I don't know about him in terms of him being up to Championship standard, but without risking repeating myself, we need players what are willing to take players on, man. What do you think about Yokoyama?
Try to take the players on. Laird does. You see Stansfield trying. He always takes the players on.
There's not many. Dowell has a go.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But these good players were taking us on, weren't they?
Yeah, man. And that's what I'm saying. And I think that's all it takes. He's to get a few players in like that. Yeah. You're right, Emu Games away, mate. I still think the players are on holiday. It's been so flat of late. We cannot seem to cross a ball or create a pass in the final third. Yeah, it reminds me a bit of at the start of the season, Emu. Do you know what I mean? Where it was just, we was like going, oh, you remember when we was all moaning about possession for possession's sake?
Yeah.
That's how it seems now again.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for all the comments, guys. There's fucking loads, man. I'm just gonna scan through a couple, then we're gonna look at the league table as well, actually. Wow. I don't know whether they
keep it or leave it game at some point, Dave. You know, like which ones you'd do. If you don't do it this time, you can do it like another time, I suppose. What players we want to keep, want to get rid of.
Yeah, maybe we can do it. We'll do it on another podcast, Dave, because we've been going for an hour. But we'll definitely do that keep or sell kind of thing.
Yeah, I've got keep or sell, or we've sort of decided who can play in the Premier League, haven't we?
Yeah.
Not many.
Good shout, mate. Whittaker from Plymouth. He's on a free transfer as well this summer. Another player. He's better on the left, I think, Emu, and cuts in from the left. Really good player. So that's another good shout, man. I really rate him. And I don't think he's getting he's either out injured or he's not getting game time at Plymouth.
Who was that Albion one?
Tom Fellows.
That's it, yeah. I'm just thinking of people I can play as on my little championship games.
Tom Fellows, good player, man. And Morgan Whittaker, like the Godfather just said then. We take too many touches when attacking, needs to be 1-2 touch. Yeah, I mean, he was a bit slow, weren't it? A bit slow. Harry Darling has been mentioned as well at the back. You know what? I think if we was to get some Harry Darling in, then I think he's a left footer as well. Yeah, Swansea, I think that he's a decent player, to be honest, mate. He's a left footer, but then I'd keep Ben Davies. But I heard somewhere that Ben Davies is not signing. Not sure how true that is.
Well, if he wants him, he'll sign, won't he?
Yeah, good shout, rich man, Fabio Carvalho. What a player he is, and he's a great number 10 as well. You know, someone like that, man, for a number 10. He used to play for Fulham. I don't know where he is now. Is he at Brentford? Do you remember him, Dave? He's only a little guy, man. He was class for Fulham. He was at Liverpool as well.
Remember
Kebab.
Do you remember that chair bloke from QPR?
Yeah. Elias Chair.
Or, yeah. What's
really
your
good
thoughts on
player.
him?
Yeah.
Would you have him?
I would, yeah. I think he's a really tricky player. He can play from the left. He can play in the 10. I don't know what's happened to him in terms of like the last couple of seasons because he just seems to have gone missing. But someone like him, do you know what I mean? Yeah, good player. Elias Chair was. Right then, so let me just scan through, guys. I mean, there's loads, man. Fair play to you.
I just read a comment. The hot dogs at Wembley was shit.
we went to McDonald's, didn't we?
Fucking hell, man. Oh, I must have a row in there.
Yeah. The fucking Dave ordered a burger, and it was
one of them breakfast things, wasn't it?
Yeah, one of them breakfast burgers, and he was waiting ages, and then the woman said, "What happened, Dave?" The woman said,
"It's like you know when they're there and they call the numbers and shit. Like my number was 57, right, and I started hearing 70s and stuff like that. So like, at this point, you've fucking gone, right? Dad was fucking gone about a couple of hours ago, so I'm starting to get a bit knocked. I said, "Where's mine?" And I didn't share my number. I said I was 57 or whatever, and she goes, "Now yours is gone." I said, "Well, no, it hasn't, because I haven't fucking eaten it, have I?" Like, I just said, "Do you want me to complain?" And she went, "Here's your burger."
Fucking mad, really.
And then I had that comment after.
Yeah, man. Fucking class.
We did have a bit of a laugh at Wembley, didn't we? Like, it's all right.
Yeah. There's lots of things what annoyed us, but now it's starting to be like you look back at it, it's quite funny, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah. The fucking lettuce thing was just
yeah,
too much.
that Shane, the Chinese.
Yeah,
Fucking
he wanted
man.
a lettuce.
One of the lettuce in this Chinese thing going nuts.
When he wanted a whole lettuce.
Yeah.
Looking at him going, why do you want a lettuce?
Yeah, man.
And he was
Your
having
guests
on
are
him.
decent today, Nick. Nice one, Gary. Yeah, nice one, man. But try and get Paul on every now and again. So it's more. It's a bit different as well, guys. It's like rather than me just coming on all the time, I like to try and mix it up a bit as well for next season as well. So we'll do little bits and bobs like that.
Can you imagine, like, if you'd have done what you said? Can you just go on here for like half an hour or what? I feel really bad, but I don't feel very well. And I just did it on my own.
I know, yeah. Dave was just going to come on his own. So I ain't felt very well today, guys. Stano looks lost. Never a winger. He just seems to find a little bit more
I think he looks just
space though for me, yeah.
Looks pissed off.
The bread on them at Wembley hot dogs. Fucking! I don't know how much the hot dogs. How much was the hot dogs then down at Wembley?
We need more like food comments.
Yeah, food comments, man.
Yeah, what were the hot dogs like at Wembley?
Yeah, man.
What do you think of the atmosphere at Blues, Dave? Because it's like, I can't believe like we've won the championship. But, we're champions, yeah. And it's still flat in it. It's still like we had champion, that one today. I mean, that was good. It's always brilliant at the start. It's like bang on. And then it just like fizzles out and everyone just sits back on the seat nicely and watches the game. Sometimes it feels like a cricket match.
Yeah. I've mentioned this throughout the season. I just think it's the opposition. I think it's the I go there with the expectation that we're going to win. I think there's more of a I remember the Newcastle game. Even
nice.
Yeah, like you go there being underdog and you're up for it, and they've brought a few thousand, and yeah, man. Like I think it'll be better next. I hope it's better next season anyway. Jay's saying, me too, Dave. The Blue Noses have done their bit this season, put a shift in. So this is to you, Dave. Put a shift in this season. Finish off. Put a shift in to finish this season off in style. That's what we all want. No holiday mode.
Is that Jay?
Yeah, Jay, that is, yeah. Emza saying, we just found that out, Emza. So Paul just checked it up. So he's 21. So yeah, that'll be someone I'd be interested. 21, yeah. Richard's saying as well. Turns 22 in July. Yeah, man. I mean, proper player. Trust me, quick. Yeah, man. Right, let me just fly through some. I'm just scanning through your comments, guys. I mean, there's loads, man. If there's any questions, put them down before we finish off. Stu saying, I have to ask, who's Dave? Am I watching Only Fools and Horses? Yeah. So what's happened? So the crack is, Stu. So me and Paul have known each other now for about 14, 15 years. And we both like Only Fools and Horses. So we just call each other Dave constantly. Yeah.
I don't even think of you as Nick.
Nah.
I don't even think of you in my head as Nick.
Yeah.
I even got you in my phone as Dave Langston.
Yeah. So it's just Only Fools and Horses. So we've done it for years and years. So yeah, man, it's mad because some people say like, I thought your name was Paul, or I thought your name was Nick. So it's fucking crazy, man. Let's have a look then, guys. Dave, what Chris have you got in past Nick one? Now I'm I don't know what.
Right, is that Jay?
Yeah.
I thought Nick had a fucking studio in Broad Street. Right, and I thought I was going to go to Broad Street today with a proper microphone and everything and do it there. But no, I'm on my bleeding bed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's not good enough, Dave. I want a microphone like you've got. That's fucking handsome. Yeah, do you remember your fucking earphones?
Yeah, man. Do you remember the first ever video I done podcast? Well, it wasn't a video, it was just a video. I recorded it on the phone in the pub at the bottom of mine day.
Yeah.
This is how the channel started. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When was Rooney in charge then, or was it? No, but I think Eustace had just been sacked. I think it might have been before Eustace was in charge. But yeah, I just done it on the phone. It was in the pub, and then it just went from there. Didn't it?
That one in Moseley.
Yeah, the one at the bottom of mine.
Yeah.
Nick is that crazy Nickers or is Uber's en route? However, my phone. No, she's I'm not getting an Uber tonight. Blue Shell. I've been to Marks and Spencer's. I've got the a nice one, Amy. Thanks ever so much, mate. Get the Chris in, lads. $4.99 super sticker. So that's massively appreciated, mate. That is a way of helping the channel. Super stickers, super thanks, anything like that just goes towards helping the channel. And I will be doing the giveaway sometime in the next, I'll probably say in the next 7 days. We've got games coming up as well. In fact, we'll look at the fixtures in a minute, guys. Just let me scan through these comments. I wouldn't be able to read all these out. There's absolutely loads. You right, Riceman? How are you, mate? Evening, Nick.
This going to like Marks and Spencer shit, though.
Yeah.
The only reason why the shop in Marks and Spencer's in Moseley is because it's got a car park. Right?
Yeah.
Posh. He's not posh. No fucking way. No, I'm not posh. Right.
It's got a
car park and it's easy.
Yeah.
We're not Marks and Spencer wankers.
Nah. Yeah, Blue Shadow saying definitely good to see Dave on tonight. Good to see different blue noses. Nice one, Blue Shadow. I'm
gonna have to get myself a microphone now, ain't I?
You're gonna have to get your mic and headphones and everything, Dave.
Yeah, man.
Alfie May's worst game, Keith's doing today. Never touched the ball. Yeah, well, this is what I was saying, Keith. I didn't even know he started. We went through the lineup. I don't know if he just joined. Then I was like, I seen Alfie May as like in the starting 11, and I thought he came on. He didn't. He fucking. This is what I'm saying about the supply to the number 9. It's pretty much non-existent. Do you know what I mean, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nice one for chilling out in the comments. Sorry I can't read them all. Right, let me just share my screen with you guys, and then we'll have a butchers at this. We'll have a butchers at this, right? We'll have a look at the remaining fixtures, actually. I mean, the league table. Wickham won again, you know, Dave. Late goal.
Did I?
Yeah, so...
Go up. Do you know what? I told you why, didn't I?
You want Wrexham, don't you?
Yeah, because like we'll have one game where we'll have fucking David Beckham and all them fuckers.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, it's a good point to be honest. So we're on 96 points with 5 games remaining. Wickham are on played 43 on 84, and then Wrexham are a point behind. They're a point behind Wickham now. So Wrexham have got Wickham have got the upper hand as it stands at the moment.
Charlton will win the playoffs, won't they?
I think so. Yeah, they're in some form, aren't they?
Mm.
So look, the game's come thick and fast, guys. So we're back in action on Easter Monday. Burton Albion away. What do you reckon, Dave? They've hit a bit of form, I think, Burton have, you know.
Have they? Shrewsbury got relegated today.
Did they? Yeah, they're bottom of the league, aren't
they? Yeah. Well, their fans are wankers, aren't they?
So Burton Albion, we seem to always do terrible there as well.
I know. I remember like years and years.
We went to a couple of games there, didn't we?
Yeah. We was in the away, remember?
Yeah. So we got Burton on Monday. Then on the Thursday, we've got Stevenage away. 2 away games. Just give me some score predictions for them, Dave. Burton first.
2-1 we'll win that 2-1.
Do you fancy us to go to Stevenage 3 days later and turn them over, or?
Should do.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I would not be happy if I was Chris Davis today.
Nah. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I want to.
We got a guard of honour.
Yeah.
Then we play like that. Fucking hell. Embarrassing, man.
And then we've got our last home game on the 27th, which will be Mansfield. I expected, especially after that away game at Mansfield, I expect us to win there.
What was the score on that one?
Did we drew? We drew it, didn't we? I think it was 2-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Their
fans were giving it absolutely loads, weren't they?
Yeah, they was going mad, weren't they? Their fans.
Yeah. It's like they've won the World Cup.
Yeah. So Mansfield at home, I expect 3 points there. Then we finish off with 2 away games: Blackpool away and Cambridge United away. Blackpool, yeah. So 5 games. Let's have a quick look at the league table again.
We've got to get at least 3 wins, haven't we?
Well, let's have a look if we
a couple of draws. Well, that's it, isn't it? I don't think we can afford to lose.
Let's have a look at the league table then. So if we was to get 3 wins out of that 5, yeah?
Yeah.
We'd be on...
That's just 9 points. What are we on at the minute? 96, so we're on 105.
96. 105?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd need another point to beat the finger.
Wouldn't that just draw with it?
Pardon?
That would just draw with it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's for the Reading one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So really, we need 4 wins.
4 wins, don't we? Yeah, man, it can be done. Do you know what I mean, guys? It's just a bit of a boo-boo today, isn't it? Bit of a boo-boo, but we move on, man. Right, just go through these last comments, then we'll finish off, guys. We've been going for an hour and a quarter now.
Well, hey.
Get Jay, Mike, Dave. Yeah, get a mic for you, the same, Dave. I can hear him quite clearly anyway. Should be good. Can't wait to see what they do after. I hope we win it. Again, May and Stano in the starting 11 doesn't work for me. Yeah, this is it. I mean, we've had this kind of debate all season. Everyone wanted. I mean, I wanted to see May and Stansfield in the starting 11 ages ago. I wanted both of them in it. Then it didn't work, and everyone was saying, "No, you need either one of them as a 9, and you don't play the other." And now people are saying. People were kind of going towards, no, let's get them both in the thing. You know, like Emu just saying that it doesn't work. I mean, what do you think, Dave, about having both?
I wanted them to play at Wembley together. I think I think they can play together. It's just been unfortunate because they're both running the same line, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate. I like Alfie May. I do like Stansfield. But I can't see May being there next year, can you?
I can see him being there, but I can't see him getting much game time.
No.
You know,
he's done all right for us, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done sound. Yeah, this is the thing. It seems like a Saturday, don't it, Christopher, Matt? So it's Easter Friday. Now we got Saturday tomorrow. I mean, Villa are playing tomorrow against Newcastle. We've got Newcastle at home and Man City at home. So fuck me, guys. We need Newcastle and Man City to beat. We can't be having them in the Champions League again.
No.
I'm telling you now, man.
Fucking it's all that bollocks, isn't it?
Yeah. Blue Shadow saying, I would like to think we should turn Burton and Stevenage over, but going 1-0 Blues both games. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Mansfield. No, I don't think it was 0-0, right, man. I think it was Have a look, Dave, because I remember them. Absolutely going wild when they scored.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
Yeah. I swear it was 2-2 or something like that. Diver check anyway. Yeah, nice one, Emza. Thanks ever so much, mate. Like us all have a good Easter. Yeah, everyone have a good Easter, mate. Yeah, take it easy, mate. Nice one, Steve. Good to see you, brother. You weren't down there today, but was you down there, Steve? Great to see Blue Nose today. I'm off by Nick and Dave. All the Blue Nose. Have a blessed Easter. Enough love, keep right. Nice one, Blue Shadow. Yeah, man.
Keep right.
Keep right.
Williamson scored. It was 1-1.
Oh, it was 1-1. Okay.
Yeah. I know what they were wild, weren't they?
Nuts, mate.
Scored after 10.
They scored late then, didn't they?
Yeah. 63.
Okay.
That was a proper little shithole as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Someone said about the grounds. At least the grounds are going to be better next season.
Yeah, you'll go to like places like, well, hopefully like Derby and West Brom and fucking, they can hold a few away. Like these grounds, I should have gone to more games this season, but I'm a goal travel away.
Yeah,
and I haven't been able to get some tickets. It's all gone to fucking platinum, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I mean, we've done the majority of the championship grounds anyway, ain't we, Dave? But nice to. It's a different Blues, isn't it? Yeah, no worries, Rice, man. No worries, mate. Yeah, so I just want to get. I want to get this season out and done with now. But like I said, we can't go out in a whimper.
But then, if we get rid of the season, you'll be minding there's no football.
I know, I know, yeah.
Have you got the World Cup on now?
No, there isn't. No. Next season, mate. So, yeah, man. Listen, thanks ever so much for coming on, Dave. Really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it's invited me, mate. I've enjoyed it, actually. It's been it's been different. It's been emotional.
Yeah, and we'll get you on again, man. Any last words for the Blues fans?
I am sick to death of fucking away fans, right? Singing you just a shit Aston Villa, right? I'm fucking sick of it. Right, we've got to come up with something decent back. I was thinking, who?
Yeah,
And then shit on the Villa after. I hate it when I say it. And then Crawley fans today, they were singing "We Saw You Crying" at Wembley. I wasn't fucking crying.
I know, yeah.
Anyway, it's been good laugh, Dave.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice fun, mate.
Where do we go now? Do I have to?
No, we'll finish off, mate. I'll end the stream. So, nice one. Thanks ever so much, guys. Everyone that's hit the like button, everyone that's subscribed, everyone that's donated. Really appreciate it, man. I'll try and do something after so we've got Burton Albion on Monday at 3 o'clock. We'll watch that somewhere, won't we, Dave?
Yeah, man.
We'll watch that somewhere. Yeah, we know. Wouldn't mind going to that one, to be honest. And we'll do a stream after the game. So yeah. We'll have a blessed Easter and keep right on.
Keep on, man.